think someone asked the question: is NSFAS failing in its duty? There's no denying that there's been fundamental challenges at NSFAS. If you look at the last years, we've had, I think, almost, 9 CEOs, if I'm not mistaken. Administrators have come in and out. We've had changes in the administrative, in the board. We've had allegations of corruption. The Special Investigations Unit has been investigating various cases of corruption and so on and so forth. And yes, of course, so there has been challenges at NSFAS, and there's no denying that. But what we shouldn't also deny is the fact that 800,000 students, as we speak, have received their allowances. And I'm not saying this to suggest that the other students who have not received their allowances are not being failed. And that's what we will work on fixing. And that's what we've instructed NSFAS to fix. But at a broader level, if we continue the way we're continuing in the current form of student funding, we believe this form is definitely going to collapse. And therefore, we have to relook at the current student funding model and look at what alternatives exist out there, including the question that I think you're not raising, which you should raise, as to if we're constrained in terms of resources, what type of skills should we prioritize? What resources should we mobilize from our CETAs, from the National Skills Fund, to prioritize those skills that we are talking about? And I think the last point being that we've had an exciting meeting with business, and we've said to them that we can only provide the skills which they require if they work with us in making sure that the system is able to adapt to the changing demands of our economy and so on and so forth. Now, what does this mean? It means that the projects that are already existing, which have been as a result of our initiative of our leadership in the department and in the TVET sector, our centers of specialization, and so on and so forth, that we have to invest into that work to make sure that business also comes on board and help us in training for the skills that they require. And that's the only way within which the skills to work transition can work. One of the biggest challenges that we've had, and that's why we're setting up the task team to help us learn the lessons from the past, is that with our focus on incentivizing research, most universities, traditional universities and comprehensive universities, have basically weakened in terms of training of our engineers. And it has to do with a whole range of other factors.